Happy Wednesday and welcome to day 3 of our 7 days of morning yoga. Today is all about back bending, so we'll do a heart opening flow where we'll work towards poses like camel pose and bow pose, and we're gonna need a strap, or if you don't have a yoga strap you can just use a long scarf or a belt, or it can also just be like a shirt or anything that resembles a strap. And we're gonna get started sitting on the shins today. So bring your hips onto your heels. If that gives you any pain in the knees, you can just find a normal cross-legged seat. And then resting your palms onto your thighs. Inhale, roll your shoulders up towards the ears. And with the exhale, all the way down the spine. Softly closing down your eyes. Starting to arrive on your mat this morning. Bringing all awareness inside the body, noticing how your body feels. And today, throughout our practice, I would invite you to really try and keep your focus there. So staying fully present with how your body feels in each pose, because especially when we're working with back bending, it's super easy to go too fast, too quickly into poses and hurt the spine. So we want to make sure we have so much body awareness today that we can move safely and move in a way that feels good and that creates more space and more freedom in the body. And one of the best tools to help us with that is our breath. Whenever you are in a pose and you cannot breathe fully and deeply, that means you have gone a little too deep. So we want to keep a full, deep, steady breath throughout our whole practice. Let's start by taking deeper inhales in through the nose and deeper exhales out through the nose. Filling the lungs with the inhale and breathing out the very end of the exhale. Finding your own rhythm here. Slowly gonna start to blink the eyes open, holding onto the knees with your palms. Inhale, start to arch your spine, lift the chin, open the chest. Exhale, bring the chin to your chest, round your spine and send the hips back. Again, inhale to arch, lift the chin. Exhale to round, creating a fluid movement here, moving vertebra by vertebra. Full breaths in to open the chest and full breaths out. Let's start to integrate the arms. So reach your arms up and back, open the chest, and exhale, arms long in front and round your spine. Inhale to open the chest, reach back, and exhale to round. Few more like that. Making this movement super intuitive, so whatever feels good here for you, do that. The next time you reach your arms up and back, bring your palms to touch behind the spine, interlacing the fingers, and then reaching the knuckles away from you towards the mat. Lift the chin up, full inhale here. Exhale, interlacing the hands in front. Flip the palms away from you and inhale, reaching the arms up, look up, open the chest, and exhale, chin to your chest and round your spine. Again, inhale to reach up and exhale to round. Last time, inhale, lift, and exhale, interlacing the hands behind the spine, opposite thumb on top, so the awkward one. Reaching the knuckles towards the mat, lift the chin, inhale. And exhale. From here, we're gonna bring the forehead towards the mat, or the crown of the head towards the mat. Reach your arms above your head, so bring the knuckles towards the ceiling. Last breath in here. And with the exhale, we're releasing the grip of the hands and walk the arms long in front, coming into our child's pose. Finding length through your arms here. And then coming high onto the fingertips and starting to lift the hips up and rounding the spine forward. And once you arrive forward, start to arch the spine. Look up and send the hips back. So doing some spinal waves in our child's pose. Round your way forward and arch your way back. Connecting breath to movement here. And the next time that you round forward, plant your palms, tuck your toes, arch your spine, and send your hips up and back into our first down dog, starting right away with some movement here. Maybe your legs are feeling a little bit sore from yesterday. Mine definitely do. But we're going to take it very easy on the legs today. Let's find stillness in our pose. Press your palms into the mat, lift the hips up towards the ceiling. And let's do again some spinal waves in our down dog now. So coming high onto the toes and inhale, rounding all the way forward into our high plank. And when we arrive there, we bend the knees, tilt the sit bones up, look up and arch all the way back. Few more like that. Inhale to round forward, high onto the toes. And exhale, lifting hips up and back. You can also do this with straight legs, so that's a bit more advanced, keeping the knees straight and just moving from the spine here. Let's do our last one. And then coming back into our down dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg up, three-legged dog. Bend the right knee and open your hip, drawing the right knee up towards the ceiling. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the right knee into your chest, and let's step the right foot between the hands and lower the left knee down. Untuck your toes and reaching the arms up for Anjaneyasana. Inhale here. Exhale, bend your elbows, cactus your arms, lift the chest. Inhale to reach up, and exhale, twist to your right. Right arm back, left arm in front. Staying here or bringing your right hand to the right thigh, reversing the twist, left arm alongside the ear. Deep breath in and full breath out. Inhale, bring the left hand down into the mat, reach your right arm up. We're gonna shift the weight into the left knee and step the right foot to the back of the mat, coming into a supported side plank, bringing the left heel in and reaching the right arm alongside the right ear. And let's make some circles into the right shoulder here, moving one direction and switching it out. And then inhale, rising all the way up. And exhale, side bend to the right. Slide the right hand down your right leg. Left arm alongside the left ear. Inhaling in. And exhale out. Inhale through center. Bring the left palm back down. Right arm reaches forward. We're going to lift the right leg up. Bend the right knee. Grab the inner arch of the right foot with your right hand. And kick the foot into your hand, opening the chest. Finding a gentle back bend. Inhale here. And exhale to release. Bring both knees down. Moving into puppy pose. So arch your spine and then walk your hands towards the front of the mat. And we're either going to bring the forehead down or chin and chest. Taking a few deep breaths here. And try to have your hips either on top of the knees or a little bit further forward so you can bring your chest closer towards the mat. We don't want to be back here. Okay, so try to keep the hips over the knees or a bit forward. From here, we're gonna slide all the way forward into our Sphinx pose. Elbows underneath the shoulders, palms flat, and then drag the mat towards you with your palms opening the chest. Inhaling in, exhaling out. Bring the left elbow diagonal into the mat, reach your right arm back, bend the right knee and hold onto the right foot, and then draw the right heel towards your right butt cheek, and we're gonna hold it here for 3 deep breaths. Inhale in, exhale out. 2 more. One more time, inhale in, and exhale to slowly release. And we're gonna lift up onto the hips onto the heels, and grab our strap for 1 round of shoulder flossing. So we're gonna take strap or scarf or whatever we're using and bring it as wide as we need it to move into the shoulders while keeping the elbows straight. So we don't want to bend the elbows here. And if you feel like, okay, that's hard, then bring your arms wider. If you feel like that's easy, bring your palms closer together. And we're going to do 10 rounds of the shoulder flossing, bringing your arms all the way up and back. And maybe your shoulders start to open up, then you can bring your hands even closer. And if you hear cracks in your shoulders, that's completely normal. So don't be worried by that. Let's do 4 more. Last 2. And last 1. And then we're gonna remove the strap and lift onto the shins. And from here, inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bend your elbows, cactus your arms, send the hips back while lifting the chest up. Inhale, reaching your arms up, neutralize your spine, bring your hands in front of the heart, and we're now gonna shift the weight into the right shin like we did yesterday. Slowly starting to bring the left knee into the chest and stepping the left foot to the front of the mat, coming into our Anjaneyasana, reaching your arms up. Inhale in here. Exhale, flex your right foot and then start to draw the right heel to your right butt cheek. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. If this hurts your right knee, then place a towel or a pillow or something underneath your knee. Let's do 2 more. And then squeeze the heel in. Bring your hands around the right shin, interlacing your fingers, moving into a quad stretch. Sink your hips forward and down, and then bend your elbows, drawing the right heel towards you. And if you cannot reach your shin, then just use your strap here. Full breaths. Two more. And release, bring your palms down. We're gonna step the left foot back, coming into a high plank. Pressing into your palms here, high on the toes. Inhale in. Exhale, let's lower knees, chest and chin down into the mat. And sliding onto the belly. Bring your feet as wide as the mat. Fingertips underneath your elbows, so bending the elbows. Doing some cobra rolls. Bring your forehead down into the mat. And then press into the tops of your feet. And with your next inhale, start to press into your fingertips and coil up your spine. Chin lifts up last. And with the exhale, we lower back down. Trying to keep your pubic bone down in the mat. So inhale, lift up. Try to not be here, but keep the pubic bone down. Your elbows can stay bent. And with the exhale, we lower back down. 3 more. Last one, inhale to lift and exhale, lowering all the way down. Plant the palms and lift back up, coming straight back into our downward facing dog. We're gonna lift the left leg up, three-legged dog. Bend the left knee, draw the knee towards the ceiling. Inhale and exhale, stepping the left foot between the hands and lowering the right knee down. Anjaneyasana, inhale. Exhale, bend your elbows, cactus your arms. Inhale to lift. Exhale, twisting to the left. Look to your left fingertips, either staying here or reverse the twist. Bring the left hand onto the right thigh, right arm alongside the right ear. Inhaling in, exhale out. Inhale, bring the right palm back into the mat, shifting into the right knee. Turn the heel out and step the left foot to the back of the mat. Left arm alongside the left ear and making circles into our left shoulder. Moving into the shoulder girdle and switching the direction. And rising all the way up, coming into the side bend, sliding the left hand down the left leg, right arm alongside the ear. Breathe into your right side body. Inhale in, exhale out. Inhaling here and exhale, bringing the right palm back, lifting the left foot off the mat, reach your left fingertips forward. And then we're gonna bend the left knee and hold onto the inner arch of the left foot, kicking the foot into the hand to open the shoulder, arching the spine. Inhale and stay for your exhale. Inhale, let's slowly release. Coming onto all fours. Moving one more time into puppy pose, so arch your spine and walk your hands forward. And if your chest is touching the mat, then you can try this option, grabbing the front of your mat with your hands, bringing the chest down and then lifting the knees off the mat. So this is a bit more intense. You can also just do your normal puppy pose, or you can, for example, also come onto your elbows here, bringing your palms to touch and melting the chest down. Good. From here, let's slide all the way forward onto the belly, coming into our sphinx pose one more time. Palms spread wide, feet are hip distance apart. Moving the right forearm diagonal and then bending the left knee, holding onto the left foot and drawing the left heel towards your butt cheek. Let's hold it here for 3 breaths. Stretching into our quads, which is quite an essential part of the back bending. So it's a lot of spinal extension, but also a lot of extension of our hips. One more inhale, and with the exhale, release. And we're gonna press into the palms, rising all the way up onto our shins. Inhale to reach your arms up. Exhale, cactus your arms, lift the chest. Inhale to reach. Exhale, hands in front of the heart, shifting the weight into our left shin and slowly starting to bring the right knee into the chest and stepping the right foot to the front of the mat. Anjaneyasana, reaching the arms up. With your exhale, flex the left foot and draw the left heel to your butt. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Let's do 3 more. And last one, squeeze it in, holding it there, and bring your hands around the left ankle, drawing the hips forward and the heel in, holding it for 3 breaths. And slowly release, planting the palms and stepping it back into our high plank. Inhaling in, exhale to lower knees, chest and chin. and sliding onto the belly. Let's move into our bow pose from here. So we're gonna bring the forehead down, bend the knees, and grab the outer blades of your feet or your ankles. Taking a full breath in, try to keep your knees together as much as possible. And with the exhale, we're gonna kick the feet into our hands to lift the chest. And let this be a gentle, easy bow pose because it's still a morning practice and we wanna never do too much too soon. So holding it here for just 3 breaths with a gentle kick. One more deep breath in and exhale, release, and slowly lifting up. You can bring your hips onto your heels just for a moment to neutralize the spine. So we don't want to go into a child's pose or any rounding pose right now. We just want to try to give the spine just a moment to neutralize, and we'll do a lot more back bending, so we're not gonna counter stretch right now. Let's come back into our downward facing dog, lifting the hips up. And inhale, reach your right leg up, 3-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip, and let's flip our dog, stepping the right foot behind the left leg. Lift the hips, wild thing, reaching the right arm back. Look to your right fingertips. Inhale. And exhale, slowly stepping the right foot next to your left palm to the front of the mat and rising all the way up from here into our high crescent lunge. High onto the left toes, deep bend in the right knee. Inhale in, exhale, bend your elbows, cactus your arms. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, let's twist to the right, right arm back, left arm in front. Staying here or reversing the twist, left hand above the head, right hand onto your left thigh. Full breath in. And exhale, bring your left hand to the inside of the right foot. Moving into a side cobra, you can bring the right foot a little closer to you and a bit more to the right side, and then turn the right toes out. Come onto the outer blade of your left foot, and we're gonna sink the hips towards the mat. Reach your right fingers towards the left foot. Inhale, press into your foot and lift the hips, reach forward. Exhale to lower. 2 more. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And inhale, lifting all the way up. Bring your palm down, bring your knees down, coming back onto the shins from here, coming into our full camel pose. So hands behind your lower spine with the fingers pointing down. You can tuck your toes to begin with. We're gonna start by rolling the shoulders back and pressing your hips forward as if you are leaning into a wall with your hips. And then either staying here if this is enough, or maybe dropping your head back, maybe searching your heels with your fingertips, but try to keep your hips forward so that we're not leaning back with the hips. And if this is easy for you, then you can even untuck your toes and hold onto your heels. Let's hold for 3 breaths. Slowly coming out of the pose, bringing the hips back onto the heels, and just taking a moment here. You can close your eyes to again neutralize the spine and just noticing what is happening in your body, what your heartbeat is doing. Good. And we'll open the eyes and come back into our down dog. And inhale, lifting the left leg up, 3-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip, and moving into our wild thing, stepping the left foot behind the right leg. Lift the hips up, reach your left fingertips back. Look to your fingers here, hips up. And exhale, let's step the left foot next to our right palm to the front of the mat. And from here, rising all the way up into our high crescent lunge. Inhale for length. Exhale, bend your elbows, lift the chest. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, twisting to the left. Right arm forward, left arm back. Maybe finding our reverse twist. Slide the left hand down your leg. Right arm alongside the ear. Inhale. And exhale, right palm down. Into our side cobra, bring the left foot maybe a bit closer towards you. Turn the left toes out, rolling onto the outer blade of the right foot. And then sinking the hips low. Inhale, reach forward, length through your body. Exhale to lower. Let's do 2 more. And inhale to reach up, bring your palms down and step the feet back. Coming one last time onto our shins and doing a moving camel from here. So if that's too much for you though, then just do the first camel that you did before. Otherwise you can try to bring your left hand onto the left heel, sweep the right arm all the way up and at the same time lifting the hips up, reaching back. And switch, lowering the hips, right hand onto the right heel, left arm up and over, and switching. So moving a few times here from side to side, and make this feel good in your body. If it doesn't, then try to take a step back. Maybe you want to come into your full camel one more time, bringing both hands onto your heels. And we're all going to meet with the hips on the heels, closing your eyes, observing what is going on in your body. And blinking the eyes open. Let's come one more time into a downward facing dog. So lifting your hips up. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, setting up for our pigeon pose. So bring your right shin down. Left leg long behind. And we are gonna attempt our king pigeon. And this is really nice to do with a strap. Bring your right heel a little closer to your pubic bone. And let's start by using your strap or scarf, bending the left knee and placing the strap around the foot. And maybe it's already enough for you now to just flip your elbow up and holding it like that. So that can already be a lot. Maybe you can walk your hand a little closer down the strap and then bringing the elbow up. Maybe bring both hands to your strap and holding it here, lifting the chin. Maybe you want to try this without a strap. Holding onto the outside of your left foot. The thumb is on the sole of your foot. And from there, we're going to flip the elbow up, flipping the grip, and letting the elbow shine up towards the ceiling. And maybe we drop the head back. And slowly coming out again. So you can play around with that, try it a few times. And then we're gonna move into our sleeping pigeon from here. So moving the right shin a little bit further away. Come high onto your fingertips. Squaring off your hips, inhale. And exhale, folding over your right shin. And taking a moment here to stretch into the outer right hip. And slowly coming back up and moving back into our down dog. So step the right foot back. And inhale, left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, left shin down into the mat, right leg long behind. Bringing the left heel in a little closer, and let's start by using the strap, bending the right knee, placing the strap around the right foot. And rotating the elbow up towards the ceiling from here. So moving into your shoulder. Maybe you do this also just a few times to move the shoulder and feeling it out. If you feel this is easy, bring your hand closer towards the strap. Maybe bringing both hands towards your strap. And the last step here is to drop your head back and bring your foot to your head. So yeah, you can try this again a few times. It will get easier every single time you do this, I promise. And we're gonna now come back into the normal pigeon. So heel toe the left foot a bit further away. Right leg is straight behind, coming onto the fingertips. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, folding over your shin, bringing your forehead down. And surrendering to our sleeping pigeon. Now we're slowly gonna lift back up. And from here, we're just gonna roll onto the left hip and bring both legs in front. And doing now a counter stretch for all the back bends that we were doing. Keep your knees bent and then wrap now your forearms around your thighs, grabbing opposite elbow and moving really slow here. For me, this feels always quite intense. Starting to round the spine, chin to your chest, bringing your forehead towards the knees. And holding onto your thighs and really leaning back, surrounding the spine fully. And slowly letting go of the grip. Bring your legs forward, and we're gonna slowly lower all the way down into the mat, lying down on your spine and bringing your knees into the chest. Hug your knees in, rocking a little bit from side to side, finding our happy baby. So grab the outer blades of your feet, soles of the feet up towards the ceiling, and we're gently rocking from side to side. And from here, threading the right leg over the left. Bring your arms into a capital T shape and drop your knees to the left and look to the right. For our spinal twist, neutralizing the spine now at the end of the practice. Coming back to center, switching it out. So crossing the left thigh over the right. And then dropping the knees to your right and looking towards the left. Keep grounding your left shoulder down. And come back to center, hugging your knees into the chest. One last time, forearms around the shins, forehead to your knees. Deep breath in. And exhale, release for our final shavasana, extending your legs, extending your arms. Closing your eyes. Letting go of any effort, letting go of any restrictions to your breath, and inviting softness into the whole body. Imagining that soft, warm light that is shining onto your third eye point onto the forehead. And that is starting to melt away any tension in your face. And your whole body. And allowing the body and the mind to seize in all the benefits from our practice. Slowly start to bring a little bit of movement back, moving into the fingers and the toes. Moving your head softly from side to side. Reaching your arms up above the head, giving yourself a full body stretch. And in your own time, rolling onto your right side. Snuggling into this cozy posture. One more moment. Thanking your body for the practice and for being so healthy. And with your eyes still closed, we're slowly gonna lift up. Coming back to a cross-legged seat. Bring your hands in front of the heart. And then we're gonna lift the hands up to our third eye point between the eyebrows for clear and kind thoughts. Lower your hands in front of the lips to speak kind words. And back to heart center to feel and give love and kindness. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I'll see you tomorrow where it's all about the hips, so we'll do some very yummy hip openings. And I hope you have an amazing Wednesday. Lots of love. See you tomorrow.